everyone, and welcome to the Paper Sisters YouTube hub. This is our June hub, and the theme is Besties and Donuts, and we are being hosted by the wonderful Leslie Mermaid Cove Studios. Her link will be down below, as will all the other links to the other projects. Now, I initially had planned to do the full tutorial of this wall hanging for you, but I lost the footage. Don't we love technology until technology does not love us back? So here I am to give you an overview of this Besties Girlfriends embroidery hoop wall hanging that I did. It's quite big. I'm trying to hold on to it. So I'm going to take you through it, and we're going to start at the top. I pulled some papers from my stash this month, and that's what I used to back the embroidery hoops. I have a 6-inch, a 7-inch, and an 8-inch hoop, and I initially hit them with some gesso, and then I painted them white, and I traced my circles for the papers after I picked them out. And then let's start with our biggest one. We've got our background paper here, and I took some of the other papers from it and used it as a backing, and I found this journal card that goes with the papers, and it says, friends pick us up when we fall down, and if they can't pick us up, they lay down and listen for a while. And I thought this was perfect for the Besties portion. I used the embroidery hoops as round to kind of cheat with the donut portion of this. And so I did each hoop individually and then eventually glued them together. So I did make some marks as to where I wanted my hoops to sit, so I knew where to put my pearls and my flowers. And let's go over our first floral bundle here. We've got some loose flowers here, and then the blue, to pull out some of the blue here, is a vine that I had in my stash as well. So I attached that, and then in between the blue I stuck some little small white flowers, and then that pink one in the middle, because this is kind of a pinky purplish kind of colors in the papers. So I had to do some mixing and matching to get everything to match. This is a piece of chipboard I had. I painted it white, and then I dry brushed it with some pink, and then I went over it, and I'm not sure if you can see the shimmer, but it's got some shimmer because I used some metallic wax paste on it to give it some shine. I've got a doily in the background, and then just some lace there. Now to our next one. This is my focal point. This is the photo of me and my two besties, and it says, all you need is love. And then here, what we say all the time to each other is, love us. I added some more flowers, and I took some strips from this paper and this paper, and I backed the photo to tie it all in. And then this chipboard piece says girlfriends, and I don't know if you can see the shimmer on that, but what I did was I painted it all the pinky purplish color, and then I took some white to take through the center of it to try and give it a little ombre, and then I sprayed it with pixie dust on here so it's got some shimmer. And then I took some pixie dust just around this one because, like I said, that's our focal point for this. And there's a doily back there, and with the papers I put it on some foam dots just to give it some dimension. And just so you know, we have been friends. This is my best friend. We have been friends since 2nd grade, and this is her cousin, and all 3 of us have been going strong for 20 plus years. So definitely besties. And down here I kept it a little simple because I've got some flowers on my paper and everything. I threw in some flowers. This frame is from our store from Treasure Lee Kit Club. I will put the link down below, and it's one of our smaller frames. It's one of our card size frames, so if you're looking for it, go under the section under chipboard that says for cards, and that's where you'll find it. I've got this little sentiment in the center that says this is what family looks like, because this is definitely family. We've moved way beyond being girlfriends or besties. We are truly family. There's a little key with a heart in it because they are the key to my heart, and some flowers. And then what I did was I outlined my larger hoop and my smaller hoop with some white pearls that I had in my stash. And that's pretty much it for the project. I'll give you some slow little close-ups. But we do appreciate you joining us for our YouTube hop. And make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, because there will be a giveaway. But you have to like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel to be eligible. And it's US only, unfortunately. And make sure that you hit all the other ladies' channels as well too, because they've got some amazing projects up. And I can't wait for you to see them. A lot of them, I think some of them did some of the fake bake with the donuts. I don't know how to do that. I've never done it, so I didn't want to try it. I wanted to stick to what I knew. So this is my Besties and Donuts project for the June Paper Sisters YouTube hop. We appreciate you stopping by. And again, I'll have the links down below for all the other ladies' YouTube channels. And again, make sure you check out their projects. And thank you for joining me here. So have a good hop. Bye.